league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center. Hit it dead center. Bullseye, hit it the most, there's no misses. Something like fish in a barrel, it's no different. Blindfold on me, I still got the most vision. Trendsetter told them before, but they don't listen. Better, bring a better bad because I'm bigger, better. Solo single, selling several shows at every single second. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, kinda came across.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the X-trovert podcast. It is me, your host, the voice of the violet, Joe Beisler. And as always, I have my wonderful co-host, the lovely Veronica CAINE. And as a special guest, one of our favorites here, the Goombah.
The Goombah. Bada boom. Looking great, Veronica. Looking great. Voice of the violet. Not so much. Look like
it's okay. Yeah, it happens.
Bedhead.
I'll take a verbal. I'll take a.
His hair special.
Yeah, special. Like I ran through the park.
Hey, a light switch away. You know what I mean? Bada
Right.
boom.
There you go. Well, it's very special. We have the Goombah on. His match was just announced. He has a nice little four-way dance. How are you feeling about your opponents?
Well, you know,
we got Jesse. I know we got Jesse.
Four ways. The Goombah's used to some menage a trois, usually one-on-ones, but the fatal four-way would be pretty interesting. I'm a little familiar with a little lesser numbers, but fatal four-way Goombah's going to do what he does best, and that's take out everybody. Bada boom.
Yeah, you got Jesse, you got Nico, and you got why am I forgetting the other person? Princess Deathwish. Yes, yes. Sorry.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, man, you got some different styles in there. It's gonna be different.
So I've been in the ring with Jesse. Had a good match with him as a tag team match. Been in the ring with Nico yet again, another tag team match. And then Princess, I met briefly. She was like confused, didn't know which bathroom to go into. I said, "Bro, it doesn't matter. Just go in whatever one you want."
There you go.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. There's doors everywhere.
It's a stall. You don't know. You know, you can do whatever you want. Sit down no matter what. It don't matter. Bada boom.
There you go.
You should sit down anyway. It's much less messy.
As far as Nico, I'm still on the fence. The guy looks Italian. He talks Italian. But I don't know. I don't know if he's really Italian because he don't know the same people I know. I said, "Hey, do you know Joey Two Fingers?" He goes, "No, I know Joey One Finger." I was like, "Well, that's interesting. You know, they're not the same guy." So
no,
and I know the same people. Most Italians know all the other Italians. So very interesting. Small world in the Italian world.
I know a lot of fingers.
Are you saying he's an impasta?
He's possibly a Fugazi Italian. I mean, great.
God, he's a Metagon in disguise.
Like Gray's not even an Italian last name. You
know he definitely says sauce.
Yeah, it's gravy over here. It's
right?
Gravy over here.
Gravy all day.
All day gravy.
See, me and the Goombah can get along a little bit.
Oh yeah. No, we got a lot in common. We like all the mutters. And the mutters love us. The mutters love us.
Right? We're two bad motherfuckers.
Absolutely. The voice of the mutters.
The face only a mother could love.
Say that. There we go.
Mutters think that this is actually a chair because all they do is want to sit on it. And I'm like, hey, ladies, take it easy. Not a chair.
Right? I signed up for that, but yeah.
We didn't know where this was going, huh? We're going to have a little disclaimer here.
I didn't want to get arrested.
All you kids in school tomorrow shouldn't be watching this. You should be in bed. Your mothers can stay up.
Tell them to stay up.
Hey.
Tell them to leave the door unlocked.
Right? We're coming over.
Always. Couple times.
Right? That's why God made Blue Chew.
Once for fun, two for for shits and giggles.
Oh shit. But all right, on a serious note, my man the Goombah, what got you into this?
Like an X-brand wrestling or wrestling in general?
Wrestling in general, man. I want to hear the story.
Well, I've always been a fan of professional wrestling, and I always find the artistic side of it. That's what I'm a fan of. The telling of the story.
Yes.
Big fan of the storytelling aspect. So I like that part of it. The crowd interactions, fan interactions. Like, to me, it's a stage. You get an opportunity to like make somebody out there enjoy themselves, and there's just something real appealing about that. So that's my favorite part, is just getting out there, and hopefully one person is all it takes, is to go, that was fun, that was great, and that's all I go for. I go out there and I try and have that moment for somebody. If I get more than one, that's even better, and it only gets better from there. But that's my biggest thing: the storytelling, the crowd interactions, give someone a moment to enjoy themselves, and that's what it's all about for me, and that's what I enjoy. I mean, if I could do that on a basketball court, if I could do that on a football field, same thing. If I could go to a freaking random restaurant and make the waiter laugh, I mean, hey, that's a cool moment. And that, so I take joy in every aspect of life. Wrestling, the cool thing about wrestling is literally you're put on front of a light. You got a moment to do something. Eyes are on you. That's the appeal. That's why I like wrestling.
I like it, man. Honestly, no, that's good shit. Because, like, I mean, that's what people should strive for. That feeling. That's really good. Because, like, I'll be honest with you, when I want to do antics like that, that's what I want. I just want people to laugh and have a good time, man. That's what wrestling's supposed to be.
Yeah. I think if you get in the ring and you get one person to just smile, you're in the right place.
Man.
You're supposed to be in there. If you get someone to cheer or someone to go, holy shit, like even get that moment where they're like, fuck, that was crazy. You're in the right profession. You're in the right thing. You're supposed to be there. That should be everyone's goal.
For people watching that have not been to a show, I've witnessed it. His fan interaction is fun, no matter what. Whether you like him or hate him, it doesn't matter. Yeah. It is enjoyable. You are one of the better guys that interact with everybody. Everybody I see gets up and either gives you the middle finger or tries to give you a high five.
You like me, you don't like me.
As
long as you're reacting, that's all I care for. That's all I care for.
It's like fun to hate you.
Oh, I love it too. I love it too.
Yeah.
That I mean, it's easy to hate me. I'm everything that I have a lot of bad attributes. My heart's in the right place. I'm just trying to pretty much lay down with your mother at the end of the night. But like leading into that, I'll be nice. I'll throw some compliments to everybody, and try and distract the husband while the mother's paying attention to something else, and then move in for my kill. But hey, it is what it is. Home record.
Basically, he puts a smile on their face so he could put a smile on her face later.
Yeah, bada boom.
There Absolutely. You go.
Hey, your husband likes the deathmatch stuff. That's cool. Let me console your wife and make sure she's okay. Hey, is too much bloody for you? That's too bloody for you. Come here. Goomba protect you.
Yeah, see? Sweetheart.
Yeah. Don't leave your wives unattended at the X-Brand shows if the Goomba's on the card. That's all I'm saying.
There's a lot of little Goombas running around there in the world.
Yeah. Hey. Unless I'm on Maury, I'm not taking any responsibility for any of them little Goombas.
There you go. There's a reason why that show's canceled. The Goombah put him out of business.
Possibly.
Well, like I said, we got your 4-way match. You looking forward to witnessing any of these matches? We got a big lineup coming up. And we got 11 matches and 2 bands.
That card. There's something for everybody. Like that's
there really is.
Literally something for everybody.
Really
either you're a fan of the deathmatch scene, you're a fan of comedic wrestling, you're a fan of just anything in general. Like you're gonna see some stuff. Then in the live bands like that.
Yeah.
Different. So like if you're a fan of music, that's going to be a cool aspect, a cool addition to the X brand is that there's going to be live music as well as the product.
Yep.
So I think this is a hot ticket. I think it's a cool thing. I think it's going to be a great show. And believe me, Goomba's going to go all out. We're going to have some cool stuff. There's a lot of stuff that Goombah has even brought to the table that I anticipate bringing to the table this time. It's not going to be the same song and dance. You're going to see something new. You're going to see something different. And hopefully I gain more haters and more fans with my performance this Sunday.
There you go.
Yeah. Probably a little of both.
Absolutely.
This is a fun venue too. You were there the last one, so
What's cool is like it's literally college area. So like even that, like I don't know who watches these things, but if you're a single gentleman, Rowan University's right there.
I mean, this is
girls in attendance, regardless if you're there for the wrestling, there for the bands. There's girls in attendance. You could just sit there and, hey, I saw you on Tinder. We like the same shit. We're at an X brand show. There's your in. There's your in. There's a lot of opportunities out here for all the single men watching this. This is a hot place to be. You might meet your future wife. Don't let her meet the Goombah because she might not be your wife much longer. But you might meet your future girlfriend. I mean, there's a lot of opportunities here. There was a lot of girls at the last show, which was a huge, awesome part of the show just because, like, there's a lot for it. Like, there's people that probably never seen Deathmatch. And I think that night when we performed there, they became fans of Deathmatch wrestling. 100%.
And I mean, that was, with like the skate ramp and what we were working with that night. So having an actual ring there, I think it's going to make it little more stuff we can
traditional.
Do. You guys are taking bumps on that hard ass plywood.
For what it was, there was something very unique about it. I'm a big fan of the fact that there will be a ring. So it gives you at least more traditional feel of what we're trying to do. But I'm pretty sure the skate ramp is still going to be present, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be used.
I'm sure
it is.
So, and not only that, with the ring, it's going to make a unique addition to what a ring is crazy.
Yeah.
And that backdrop is ridiculous. Like, there's so much. The crowd's literally part of the show. So I'm looking forward to Sunday. I think it's going to be amazing. I don't know what the weather report is. I hope the weather report's great. Today was ridiculously nice weather. Hopefully that's Sunday. So if you have someone you pray to, pray for Sunday to be nice.
I think it'll be nice.
I'm pretty sure I checked. I'm pretty sure I checked because I'm traveling a lot that weekend. So I'm going to Chicago Friday
just to get on tonight. Like, you look like you went through a freaking storm to get here.
Yo, believe me. Once I get to tell the story of tonight, I'm not telling it on a podcast. Once I get to tell the story tonight, you'll understand.
I think you just opened it up, man. You opened the box. We got to hear what happened.
No, this is about you.
Oh, hey, I want to hear it then.
This is about X brand.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't involve a little person.
Ooh.
No. This is
needs. That has to be on the list.
In all honesty, I'm without mentioning anything, it was like a kind of serious thing, but it's all good. It's all good. I just had to, take care of it. That's why I told Justin 10 minutes. I was somewhere else. I knew I had to get on, but I was still like 10 minutes away. But I made it in time, so we're all good.
Yeah, you made it.
But yeah, I was driving with the windows down, flying down Porter Street, which I shouldn't have been, but I made it.
Successful.
Yeah, it was a crazy day.
What are we smoking? What are those? Marlboro Lights?
Menthols.
Okay.
Right brand, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the one vice that, is hard and keeps coming back.
Yeah, it's a rough one.
Dying. I'll beat it again.
Oh, yeah? How long ago did you initially quit?
Probably like 2 years ago.
Oh yeah.
And then last year I started back up. The end of last year.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It just happens.
I'm rooting
like I
for you,
said,
pal. If you want to get rid of the habit, I'll send you my support every time and say,
there
hey,
you go.
get
See,
that stick out of your mouth, bro. Get that stick out.
like I said, dude, I'll get the willpower again, just not right now.
Fair enough.
So
But
I don't think you ever answered the question, Goombah. I think we got off track on how you got involved in wrestling and how you made your way to.
Well,
we know,
officially, I trained 20 plus years ago, 2001, ECPW, Gino Caruso, right out of high school. I was pursuing wrestling as a high schooler. That's all I wanted to do. Me and Biggie Sanchez, we've known each other for over 20 years. We actually were in high school together. We did the backyard shit together. We actually did some really good shit. Like one of these days, I'm going to compile a video. I mean, there is some shit on YouTube right now. But if you watch our shit, we were pretty good for
That'd be really cool to watch.
that would be, man. We could like do a little watch along.
The Goombah, which I wasn't the Goombah then, but I had long hair. I had hair down to my nipples. I was a fucking clean shaven guy, freak athlete. Like I was really good. My gimmick name at that time was the backyard superstar Ken Michaels.
There you go.
And my first match was against Scotty Charisma. I don't know if you know that name. I don't know how familiar with the WWE library you are, but there was an angle between Kurt Angle and Shawn Michaels. There was a guy dressed in the ring as if he was Shawn Michaels. When he was revealed, it was actually Scotty Charisma, who my first televised match on local syndicated North Jersey television was against him. It's on YouTube. And yeah, this is 20 plus years ago. It was an amazing match. It was actually a really good match. But Scotty Charisma was revealed as not Shawn Michaels, and Shawn Michaels was the camera guy for that angle.
I remember that segment.
You remember it, right? It was amazing,
yes.
right? Like Shawn pulls off the mustache and thing, and then but the guy that was revealed was actually my first match back
all right.
for ECPW, and we had a really good match. And in that match, I actually took a DDT where I spiked on my head, landed on my feet, and then Ric Flair bumped into the 3 count where I lost. But like this was 20 plus years ago. This was before.
Now I expect to see that Sunday.
It was 20 plus years ago. Goombah's smarter now. He don't find himself in that predicament to get DDT anyway. You know what I mean? So
the older and wiser you get, the smarter you can be in that ring.
The older and wiser you get, the less hair you have as well. Unfortunately, you on the other hand, you were just like growing it.
I went in reverse.
Oh man, we got it. I don't know what you do. Is that
hair shit?
That Head and Shoulders? What is that? How do you maintain that lion's mane?
Dude,
it's amazing.
It's the menthols.
It's probably is I'm assuming your father or your it's a mother's side. So your mother,
yeah,
is she a hairy woman?
No, but my grandparents, like my grandfather had hair his whole life. Then nobody ever like had short hair. Everybody still got their hair.
Yeah,
on that side. Yeah, my dad's side. My dad had thin hair.
So I wrestled 20 plus years ago, ECPW. I was pursuing it. And like most wrestlers, it's not necessarily a lucrative thing when you're chasing a dream. It's a tough thing. I had to step away, just wasn't making enough money to pursue it any further, and ended up doing a bunch of other stuff. And then came across this group, and they were big wrestling fans, and they were throwing an event together. And at that time, I was like, 20 plus years later, I was like, look, I'll get together and do this thing. And I just created this character. And because like I'm a big fan of like wrestling characters. Like I'm a fan of like for the most part, a lot of wrestlers are the same guy. They're literally the same guy with a different face. And I'm not a fan of that. Like there's got to be uniqueness. Like everyone trashes the 90s wrestling. But they were all characters. They were all individuals, and they were all different. Like some of them were dumb and hokey, but they were still different.
Yeah,
and,
I get it.
So I grew up in that era. So I'm a big fan of that, like character where it's just you know what they're about. Like as soon as they walk in the curtain, you look at them up and down. They don't even have to say anything. you already kind of know what they're about.
Yeah.
And I've always been a fan of that. And just kind of created this character and literally just had fun with it. And everywhere I've gone with it, people fell in love with it. Like they're like hilarious. Like just and I'm like, this is great. Like this is awesome. And I'm a big fan of that. And then like I got to step in the ring with Pitbull, you know, and immediately like it was like riding a bike. Like I was when I was wrestling for Gino, like I was very good, but I wasn't I was undersized. I'm like 5'9". At this time, early 2000s, everyone was like 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah,
There was
yeah.
no Daniel Bryans. There was no.
I was going to say, dude, that was just a rough time. That was just a rough time. Like you had to be real special.
Yeah, you had your cruiserweights, but like it was not it was all big men still. Like the early 2000s was very big man still pushed. Now you see a lot of undersized guys. Now it's like almost excessive, where everyone's like small now. Like you don't see too many like giants anymore. And but so when I was pursuing it in 2000s, it just wasn't. I didn't stand out enough to be like, I wasn't Rey Mysterio. I wasn't like, I was good, but I wasn't.
No, but like I said, dude, you're growing up in a time where you had Homicide, Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, fucking all these guys around that same size doing what they did. It's hard. You know what I mean?
Well, Daniel Bryan was after 2000s.
That's what I'm saying. Like, 2004, 2005 is when they really started becoming.
Right. Like it didn't really blow the doors down till like the mid 2000s. I was pursuing it in the early 2000s.
Yeah, where your stuff really
was making no money, so it was just hard to live. So it was hard to pursue it, and eventually you reach an age where you're like, I gotta grow up. I gotta be like an adult, and I have to make like I gotta friggin' pay for stuff.
Yeah,
wrestling unfortunately wasn't it. But like even wrestling now, like I don't have like big ambitions. Like I literally do this because I love it. Like I do it because I enjoy it. I do it because Justin has literally gave me numerous freedoms to just kind of push my character as the direction I want it to be, which is awesome. Because like you don't have that luxury for most wrestling organizations. They don't want to give you that leash. Right. They want to literally control every aspect. And then like that's what I loved about the Attitude Era. I felt like a lot of the guys had reign to kind of do what they wanted to do, say what they wanted to say. And if it hit, it hit. If it didn't, it didn't. But you got to give your character the legs you wanted to give it.
Yeah.
And that's what I think is missing in this current wrestling landscape is you don't have guys that are being allowed to push their character the direction that they want to. A lot of it's like, well, no, we got to do this other stuff. I mean, WWE is a different animal, but even on the independents, I don't know how much personality is encouraged. Honestly, Justin, he lets X-Brand. That's what I love about X-Brand. It's literally, you kind of have free reign. Like it's very old school ECW vibe. Like it's like, dude, let's see what we can do here. I've got to wrestle for some other organizations, Find Yourself Wrestling, Regional Championship Wrestling, all with the Goombah character. I actually did some stuff for Star Wrestling. So that was kind of cool. But again, I don't chase opportunities when they come my way. I try and make it the best of what I can do. But again, it's fun for me. I don't think long term. I focus on every moment I have, and I amplify it as best as I can. And that's all. I'm an old guy. Like I'm getting up there. So it's like I'll take what I can, and I'll do what I can, and hopefully, it's something that's worth discussing, talking about, enjoyed. But big picture, all I care about is whoever's in attendance. I don't care about 10 weeks from now. I just care about like Sunday. Everyone in attendance. I anticipate going out there and giving you guys something to enjoy, and that's all I focus on.
So I was going to come back to Sunday and the Fatal 4-Way, because we didn't discuss the fact that the person who wins that match becomes the number one contender against your BFF Biggie Sanchez for the going viral title that he's now had for 500 and some odd days.
Yeah,
so we
it's
could see,
awesome. Yeah,
we could see a battle of the BFFs here at some point.
And that's the wild thing is like when X Brand was starting up, I was the official first going viral champion. I beat Biggie Sanchez for the inaugural title. There's only been 2 title holders. It's been me and Biggie. It's a beautiful title. And when X Brand, before they even had their first official X Brand show, me and Biggie represented X Brand for other organizations as a showcase. And me and Biggie, technically, we were wrestling up and down the East Coast for other organizations representing X Brand. So if you want to talk about like original, I guess, talent, original roster members, me and Biggie are arguably the first 2 members of X Brand.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of cool to have. And what's cool too is the fact that I've known Biggie for over 20 years. So we know each other like the back of our hands. And every match we've had, I feel like we brought something different to each match. All those matches are on YouTube. Anyone watching this, check them out. You'll see something different every match. And it was just great story time. You know, we had a great run. It ended properly. We had a great match. The Ultimate Duck rematch, love that match. I think the match was incredible. The crowd was into it. Me and Biggie at that time in the H2O facility, like, you know, most people there were unfamiliar with Biggie Sanchez and Goombah. And I think after that match, they were like, that was fucking great. Those 2 guys are awesome. They tore the house down. And I was so proud of that match. And the title's in good hands. Biggie's a great talent. I mean, Biggie's a great wrestler. You know, like, so we buried the hatchet. We went tag team. You know, unfortunately, because of Biggie's availability, we've literally only had 1 tag team match.
Yeah.
We're like looking forward to like having a run. But you know, it is what it is. I did make 1 trip to Virginia for an X Brand show. It was awesome. That's another thing you need to check out. That's when we actually buried the hatchet. It's pretty cool moment. But again, if I end up winning this Sunday, Biggie, you're my buddy, but you're also going to be my opponent. And honestly, the way you defend that belt, it kind of needs to come off of you. Like, that title deserves to be defended at literally every X Brand show.
I forgot it existed. I was like,
yeah,
hey, Justin, how many belts do we have? Where are they? Let's talk about this.
I don't even know. I know that those are world title, but like the going viral title, which I consider like it's like the X Brand's equivalent of like the Intercontinental title, like it's like the second title, you know, or theory TV title. Like that would be like your, you know, title that is second right there. And it's not defended enough. Like, it's literally not defended enough. Somebody needs to take it off Biggie. I think if anyone deserves it to take it off, it'd be the Goombah. You know, I mean, he won't like that. He is a title hoarder. He has like a room full of title belts. I don't even know if he won most of them. I think he steals them. I think he just, when no one's looking, he grabs it out of someone's bag and now he's got it in his display case. Like, I'm like, did you win that title? Where'd you get that title from? So again, Biggie, you know, if I win this Sunday, that your title reign's coming to an end as soon as I catch you and you make it to a show. We need you at a show. I mean, Biggie Sanchez, honestly, like, I'd hate for you to have to do the old strip you because you ain't defending the title. But, you know, that going viral title, it belongs on every X Brand show, in my opinion.
I concur.
You've been going viral without the title. We need the title.
Yeah. And that's the fun part, too. Like, the going viral title, there should be moments. Like, you should strive to make that title relevant by doing something worth talking about. That's the whole purpose of the title. Yeah. And I mean, he does his promos, you know, but they've gone so far. Like, it's like, all right, who are you reaching out? Like, what are we doing here?
Talk is cheap. Let's get in the ring.
Honestly, I think based off just views, North Korean Assassin should be the damn #1 freaking contender for
just
the
by
damn
default.
Going Viral title. For the moment he created and the buzz he created, like that was mind-blowing. I think he should be front of the line. It's a shame he's not part of this fatal four-way. I would love to share the ring with him. He is very deserving of a title shot with that title. The Going Viral title, North Korean Assassin. I mean, I thought Cocaine deserved a nice run too. Like, I know he had his match and Biggie took care of it. Maybe that should have been 2 out of 3 falls. I don't know how Cocaine didn't do enough cocaine pre-match.
Right.
He literally, I mean, someone maybe slipped him the wrong cocaine. Like,
yeah.
Sadly,
I had to miss that show, or I would have hooked them up.
I was very sad I missed that show as well. But it is what it is. Oh, you're the link, huh? You got the hookup?
Yeah.
That's another thing. Hey, anyone watching this Sunday, the guy with the long hair, he might have some stuff for you in his trench coat.
I don't know. I'll be coming from Chicago. I should be going.
You're like, it's all going to be in my bloodstream.
Yeah.
It's the best place to hide your drugs.
Yeah, I could do the old cut the finger and you can like suck the blood out.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised. Do you remember that lady at the last show? The lady with the no shoes, and they kind of told her to leave. I mean, she probably would suck.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I didn't want her to leave. I didn't want her to leave. I think she had a chance to like really amplify the show.
Right?
She was the best. Oh man, and that's another thing. Anyone watching this Sunday, you don't know what to expect. You don't know what.
You don't know who will show up.
Will show up without her shoes, complaining about not having a place to live.
Yeah.
You don't know. It was crazy. That was really ridiculous, but you know.
I literally chased her down the driveway.
She found, like, how did she find the place? Like, that was like random. Like, she's like, oh, is that
She stumbled in, and after a while, when enough people were like, she's got to go, and then she kind of was like, she kept talking back and forth with the one guy, and like there's just a point where it was like enough conversation, and I was like, you got to get. And she took one look at me, and she just started jamming down the driveway, and I was like, that's right, you better run.
Maybe she'll make her return this Sunday.
Somebody standing behind me that looks really scary, because she just looked at me and was like, okay, fuck, bye, and ran.
If she shows up Sunday with sneakers, I'm gonna be like, hey, upgrade. She's back.
Look at that.
She got sneakers on. Let's go.
If she shows up in Gloucester when we were in fucking Northeast Philly, I'd be shocked. She's like, I walked this whole way to make it here. I left when the other show ended.
We'll see.
Yeah, then we got to put her on the payroll if she does that. I'll fucking pay. I'll sponsor her. Shoeless girl.
Maybe she'll bring a ring
bell. The X-brand junk bag.
I heard we're missing a ring bell. We need a ring
bell. She could valet for Chondo.
There you go. If anybody's deserving of a fucking shitty valet, it's him.
And especially a barefoot one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They can get married. They can fucking feed each other.
Gross. Speaking of gross, where is he? I thought he was gonna be on our show this week, and he just
he backed out like a little bitch. He doesn't answer his phone. He'll start ghosting people. Weird kind of guy.
You know what? He got that new kitten, and he's all like infatuated. Yeah.
He's pussyfooting around.
I mean, he's pussy whipped.
Sad guy. He'll be all right.
Good. I'd rather have Goombah anyway.
Yeah, no, this is much better. We got to step up. Yeah, we got an upgrade. I didn't know you were available.
Well, we were supposed to do this, I don't know, like a month ago. And then, shit happens and whatever.
Yeah. I had a shitty time. My mom was in the hospital and shit, so I had to skip a couple of weeks myself.
How's she doing? Is she okay now?
I mean, stable. You know what I mean? Whatever, just hope for the best.
Well, it ain't the Goombah's reason she's in the hospital.
No. I would accept that reason. Yeah. Shitty life reasons suck way better than, dick reason.
Has she said anything like, hey, can the Goombah stop by? Does Goombah have time to stop by and say hello?
If she does, I'll send you her way.
Let me know. I'll check her blood pressure.
There you go.
Oh, jeez.
You might need it. That might let her walk again. Who knows?
Hey, or she'll definitely won't walk straight. She'll be a little wild. She might have trouble walking now. She'll definitely have trouble walking then. I mean,
shit. Maybe I should keep you out of this.
yeah. Maybe you should wait till she makes a full recovery.
There you go. Then you'll put her right back.
Yeah. We're going back to the hospital. Oh man.
Good shit.
So what match are you guys looking forward to? I mean, I appreciate the love for the Goombah, but there's a lot of matches on this card. There is.
And for me personally, I'm always a fan of the title matches. And, Anthrax and JB are friends of mine. So it's interesting.
You think JB has a good shot here?
Huh? I mean, JB has, number one, again, even put wrestling aside, JB's a good ass dude, and so is Anthrax. Don't get me wrong, but JB really showed out at H2O against Neil Diamond Cutter, and he was down Atlantic City. We had just done we did GCW this past weekend, and what I love to see is when somebody has a performance like that. And literally everybody that met him, because I was with him for a while, everybody that came up to him congratulated him and told him how great of a match he had with Neil. And I love to see when, like I said, especially because he's a friend outside, to see that. And he's put in a lot of work. Anthrax is just a monster, so it's going to be very hard. And they do put on great matches. They actually just put on a match that Maryland, you thought you'd never get away with some of the shit that they got away with, and it was cool to see. And they'll definitely bring their A game. I can't say that JB is going to be the new champ yet, but it'll definitely be. There's a shot.
We'll see. Light Tube Massacre.
Yeah, and like I said, how can you not look forward to Ross and Mickey? Come on. Yeah, I mean, Mickey in general is just, a big deal to have. And guess what? She is going to love this setup. I can't wait till she gets it. She's going to get a kick out of it.
Yeah. She's going to be like you that weekend. So she's going to where? Like Chicago, Detroit, somewhere. Well,
no, Mickey. I don't know where she's at Friday. I know Saturday she's doing H2O, and then Sunday she's doing Yeah.
No, but Friday she's in the Midwest. I mean, yeah.
Is she? Okay.
All right. So she's doing that show, leaving there, driving straight to Philly. I think her and her sister are probably staying with me. So I'll probably, in the wee hours of the night, or actually it'll probably be morning by the time they get here. And then she'll probably sleep a few hours, go to H2O, sleep a few hours, go to X-Brand.
All right. Hey.
Right.
Go Mickey.
Yeah.
Well, I hope everyone that advertised makes it. It seems like the ongoing theme for X-Brand is to advertise matches that just don't come into fruition. I actually was part of that at the last show. I was supposed to team up with. I teamed up with my partner, but the tag team we were supposed to wrestle, one of the guys couldn't make it. Then Nico got put in, so so I got to get a little familiar with Nico. I'm going to be more familiar with him this Sunday. It's unfortunate that that's the nature of this, the way it works. But hopefully everyone that's advertised comes through, because I'm sure a lot of people have looked at that and were like, oh, I want to see that.
Speaking of coming through,
hey,
we have come in singles matches too. We got Louie and Angel Metro and Little Louie and Hardcore.
Oh, yeah. There's some big.
From what I know is they'll all be there. They should all be there. I'm pretty sure they'll all make it.
Is anybody on a hotter run than Angel Metro?
No.
Holy.
I mean, even when we talked about the going viral thing a little while ago, you said North Korean Assassin. I'd say I'd probably add to that list that powerbomb that she took.
Absolutely.
That got a lot of views.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna try and sound too sexist. I just feel, for the most part, women and men is just different animals. But then you got girls like Mickey and girls like Angel, and they literally chop that theory in half. Like you're like, nah, girls can't hang with guys. And then you see these two, and you're like, I'll eat my words. Like I eat my words. Like that's crazy. Those two girls are on a trajectory, and they're amazing. They're both amazing.
And we have, we haven't even really like gone into it because of the fact that like you almost don't factor in that we have two intergender, like amazing intergender, matches happening this weekend. It's like one of those things where it's not even like you're like, oh, by the way, we have a girl and a boy wrestling each other. It's like we have like these two, great entertainers, great wrestlers.
And listen, and just to piggyback off what you're saying, they're going up against people that are, not to really be fucked with. You got
right.
former champion Ross going up against Mickey, and you got literally a walking, living legend going up against Angel. I mean, these are big tests for both of them.
Yeah.
And like I said, Mickey's a legend in herself, but there's not many better, records than what Ross has in X brand. So, it's going to be tough.
It's a very interesting tidbit is most people might not be aware of this, but actually the Goombah's debut, Ross was on that show.
There you go.
He was actually on that show. I think he had a tag team match. But the Goombah's debut, Ross was part of that.
Yeah. He probably was tagging with his with his boy Brad.
YouTube for all you scavenging YouTube and everyone's always scavenging Pornhub. It's not on there, but scavenge YouTube, you might find it.
Yeah, it's on X Hamster though.
They're like, don't talk about my Pornhub.
Fucking nuts. Yeah, man. Shit. What else we got? We got more. I know there's more. We didn't go through 11 matches yet. I'm trying to think of the other matches.
We haven't really talked much about
Jake. We got Sinister and Kevin Chaos and Kevin Chaos's return match.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting. Even Tarzan and
Tarzan
Sullivan, like always fun. Both of those guys always great to watch. Both of them have done some pretty amazing matches even recently. So.
Bam, I know you're booked at fucking No Fear City, but X Brand still wants you. We love you.
Let me check and
see on the deathmatch team that you think X Brand needs to bring in. Like who you like? X Brand does a pretty good job of bringing in like all the deathmatch talent, but who has yet to grace an X Brand ring that you guys are like, man, we got to get that guy or that girl.
I mean,
well,
man, I'll be honest with you. I would love to see Arrow Boy.
That'd be great.
I think Arrow Boy. There's a couple people in X Brand Arrow Boy would have really good matches with, and he's going to be around the States coming up. So he'd be a good person to sneak in somewhere.
I like to see us get Beast Man in a match. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah. He had a good showing. He had a good showing on Sunday.
Yeah. And again, he's one of those guys that kind of like took went with the a really strong character look kind of thing or whatever that, people, I mean, obviously even with just his stature, like, people are going to remember him, but
he went toe to toe with the Bulldozer Sunday, so he's definitely on the upswing.
Yeah.
Matt Tremont's amazing, absolutely amazing. Complete privilege every time he's been associated with X Brand, and to just share a locker room with him. Complete, utter respect in his direction.
Big time, especially because like he wasn't booked the last show, and came on a friggin' dime. He was like, "Yeah, I'll be there."
Definition of legend. Definition.
I was like, what? Yeah, that was amazing. That was great.
No, I've gotten to know him for 8 years, man. Awesome dude.
What's crazy though is he's like way younger than me. He's aging horribly.
Yeah. We love the Bulldozer, but relax.
When I found out his age, I was like jaw dropped. I was like, what? Yeah, I don't know, but he's great. He's fantastic, amazing, amazing human being. Just horrible agent, just agent in a bad way. I'm like, man, I don't know.
We've told him. We've
He's a
told him,
legend,
so
though. He's a
he
legend.
knows.
Us gingers, you know, we don't have it easy. We gotta maintain. We gotta work to maintain.
There has been an influx of red hair everywhere. Not sure what that's about. Goombah's got a red hair, but believe me, I'm Italian. Everyone watch, I'm Italian. Is it Italian? I don't know what this red is. It's by a spaghetti sauce. It just won't come out of my beard. But
yeah,
spaghetti gravy. But
I was like, did you say sauce?
Well, you know what they say it's gravy when it's going on pasta, and then it's sauce if it's like on pizza. So
makes sense. Yeah.
Or he's just a weekly Red Wing earner.
Yay! Bada boom.
2025, fellas, it's a crazy place.
Hey,
we've eaten everything in 25.
Yeah, just put a little ketchup on it.
Yeah, you'll be all right. Brush your teeth afterwards. Get some mouthwash. You'll be fine.
You'll never be anemic.
There you go. See,
you have an iron deficiency. You're not going down enough on their.
You'll be fine.
Who's Jimmy Controversy wrestling?
I was just gonna say that was the one match we were missing. We were probably avoiding it on purpose because of the cops. Yeah, Jimmy Controversy and JC.
Yes, JC, yes.
Yeah.
And JC, another underrated POR guy, man. I'm glad when he gets up here, he gets to showcase himself. And but yeah, hopefully he whoops that little bitch ass Controversy's ass.
I really hope so.
Oh man.
I'll have to see if I can arrange for anything. If I can be slick and pull
she's got a whole enterprise behind her. I believe she will get shit done
together to
I believe in CAINE.
Huh?
I said I believe in CAINE.
I mean, so I was just about to say, our show is Are You Saved? And it really is going to be a religious experience of sorts. More of a spiritual experience, I would say.
And it's on a Sunday.
We're looking for believers. We're looking for people who are lost and who need who are seeking the way. Yeah.
You will find it.
Walk towards the X.
And we're going to have Pinky. Hopefully she's donning her best sexy nun.
Oh, yeah. She's
fantastic.
She's rocking it old school with the...
If her little lackey shows up, that guy David...
little lackey!
I'm telling you right now, if I see that guy David, I'm going to be Goliath. And I'm going to send his ass flying. I'm going to just grab... I mean, the guy's going to be a dart if I see him.
Yeah.
He has cock blocked me so many times.
Man, he's like the buzzing of flies to him, he said.
Like, I'm like, hey, Pinky, how you doing? All of a sudden, hey, David. David just sneaks in behind me. I'm like, hey, take it easy, buddy. Take it easy.
Like, what do you think? You're a boyfriend or something?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Goombah don't know that word.
Just drive her around.
Goombah don't know the definition of boyfriend. He doesn't understand that word.
He's like, I don't even care if it's your husband.
What does that even mean?
Right?
Yeah.
He's like, look, I'm not trying to keep you.
Yeah. You can have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be your boyfriend.
He's trying to be your Goombah.
Trying to be your Goombah. Bada boom. Yeah, but if David shows up, and if you're watching David, you better, just take a little break when you see me walking in your girl's direction. All right, take it easy, huh?
Maybe we
should be all right.
We could find something for him to do somewhere. Keep it occupied for a while.
Absolutely, distract him in some manner.
I look out for the boys.
We'll send them to the weed table.
There you go. It's a good idea. It's a very good idea.
Marijuana is legal in Jersey, people who are watching, so relax.
Yeah, that's another good thing to look forward to.
it's gonna be like a 4-hour tour, you know. So it's like a mini fest.
Yeah.
Right. We're gonna have some wrestling. We're gonna have a little music, a little more wrestling, a little more music, and a completely awesome surprise announcement.
Oh,
did I say that?
Oh man!
Wow, what a tease!
With that announcement, now I gotta show up. Now I gotta make it.
See?
Yeah, no,
We got a guaranteed Goombah now.
Guaranteed.
There's gonna be a lot going on that day. A lot of excitement. Yeah, thrills and chills.
Always good. X-Brand's always good. It delivers.
No, it does.
It's
that's one of the good things. Yeah. Wicked good. All right, I hear you. As long as it ain't a 13-hour show.
No. I've been to one of those. No.
Right?
Nah, I can't imagine.
No, we've got the cards.
Having a 30-minute brew hall.
We've got the times and everything. So as long as everybody.
No, we're good.
I'm excited for the music too. Actually, like both bands. From what I've heard of both bands, I enjoyed, and we had Mike on last time on the last time we did the podcast, and from Mud Show, and it was really cool. I mean, like I didn't realize that they did a whole album, wrote an entire album about Matt Tremont and feud with Oneida.
Onita, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
No, the show is called Destiny, and they actually named the album Destiny.
Yeah.
And, you can go through it as, each song is just like, a chapter in the story.
Yeah, it's amazing. I think that's
it's pretty cool. Dude's a big fan, man. It's good he gets to come up here and showcase his talent. And I've known the dude for a little bit, and it's good to see him coming up here. And for anybody listening, we are X brands, but there is other wrestling out there, and we do talk about it. So if you are having a fun ass Sunday, and you can make it to Brooklyn at 11 o'clock, there's a New Fear City in Brooklyn, and Mud Show and another band that will be playing along
Jungle
with
Dream.
that's it. Jungle Dream will be playing there, and a couple of the guys you'll get to see. Bam, I know Bam's up there, and I know you'll get to see if anybody enjoys Kit Osborne. New Fear City's a cool doubleheader little thing. I know it's late on a Sunday, but if anybody can do it, check it out. It'll be a good little
Osborne. I was on a show with him. I was walking backstage with this shirt, and Kit actually asked for one of these shirts. That was a huge compliment to me.
That's cool.
I don't know if he knew to blow his nose, but he did make a reference and say, I really like that shirt. Can I get it? And that was really cool. So big shout out to Kit. A big fan of you.
Nice. One of these days that shirt will end up at my house because I have half of Kit's wardrobe here for some mysterious reason.
Yeah, it's like, what is it, like size 12 in kids?
A little bit, yeah.
No, it was cold. It was cold during Mania week last year. The show at the skateboard park, and Lindsay Snow was staying with me.
Nice.
And he came home all in his coat and his shirt and like all kinds of stuff. And it's been here for like a year. I've talked about it 10 times. I'm like, when are you gonna come get your shit?
Yeah,
I live in a 12 square foot studio apartment. Like, luckily it's like his jacket is like this big. So
yeah,
it doesn't take up much space.
Yeah, right. Dude, Ken's missing an outfit.
It's like on a bunch of stuffed animals.
Right?
Is that kid's shirt on that Mickey Mouse doll? Yeah, it actually is.
It says Kit Osborne if you can read it.
Yeah.
Put your bifocals on.
Shout out to Kit.
Yeah, Kit Osborne. Definitely a friend, but also fun to make fun of. You know who I would love on an X-Brand show? Just thinking of other goofy friends in wrestling. Tony Deppen.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'd love to see Tony Deppen on an X-Brand show, man. That'd be a fun dude to have.
He's good. Very animated.
Yeah, he told me to go fuck myself on Saturday during his match.
That's what's up.
It was fun, dude. No, but just hearing Joe Beisler go fuck yourself during a match was pretty fun.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. I would probably pop for that.
Yeah, it was good. A lot of people did too. I have the clip. I had it online, so if you've seen it, people do pop for it. So yeah, go fuck yourself, Joe Beisler.
Like that's an underappreciated thing. Is like people in the crowd. If you could somehow create a moment with some random person, I mean, it could mean something. Like, it could be
yeah, no, dude,
they're gonna
I
be
love
like, bro, I was doing nothing, and this guy, like, I don't know if you remember the last match I had with Willie Tiny in Glassboro. He was bleeding. I busted him open.
Oh yeah.
I start walking him out to the crowd, and I say, "Does anyone have a Band-Aid?" And I make eye contact with this random female. I said, "Well, hey, do you have a tampon? I know you got a tampon." Just a random, and dude. She was cracking up. She was, I mean, it's just fun. It's just fun to interact with people on. Everyone knows tampons soak up blood. For all you virgins watching this,
I keep them in the kit.
Yeah, it's a medical thing too, right? Like you could kind of soak up a lot of stuff with that.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I
that
also
would be
have
pretty funny,
tampons that are for your nose.
I think someone should, at one moment, like just walk out and put tampons soaking up their.
That would be good. Rue, what are you doing, Ruru?
She's mad that she's not included in the conversation. She has opinions.
That's all right. She'll be all right.
Yeah, no, I gotta get the kit, all packed up again and restocked and ready to go.
It's going to be a violent Sunday.
Yeah.
Be good.
Yeah, I counted. There's going to be like 20 people on that show too. So, yeah.
Yeah,
and the band. I don't know what the band gets into. I don't know if like Mud Show gets into like that deathmatch stuff on stage, like how some bands do. I think they
end up doing a couple songs in the middle of a match. I saw there was a show recently. I can't remember what organization did, but they had a band and they were literally wrestling as the band was playing. I don't know if that's something in the cards.
Oh, that's great, yeah.
But I don't know if that's too distracting. Like if the band's being too taken away from the action, if there's a lot going on.
Yeah, you wouldn't want a band that's attacking each other playing while a match is going on. That's too much.
Yeah.
That's a little bit much.
Regular band, you might be able to get by with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that they do get a little bit violent with each other. I feel like Mike maybe alluded to some sort of bleeding. Maybe he'll just bleed.
So we'll have to wait and see.
I mean, when in Rome, when in Glassboro.
Right? When in Glassboro, use the glass barrel.
Good. That actually is a good line. Who's doing commentary? Who's doing is anyone calling the action?
I mean, who knows, man? I might do commentary. I might interview people. I'll be all over.
Fair enough.
I just do. I just have fun. Like you said, man. Enjoy while we're out there.
You just get thrown in the mix.
Yeah, man. And like I said, man, I love this shit. I'll do whatever, man. I don't care.
I know lately you've been taking some kind of weaponry.
Oh, well, yeah. I do get my ass in trouble sometimes.
Is there anything you're eyeing for this Sunday? Are you like, man, I really need a...
it's been a while. I might need to get gusseted. I think I need a lesson or two.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's been a while. Or maybe some kind of, like, tack bat, something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need,
Flaming cable.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know if I want to fuck with fire. My hair, man, my hair would go up like a fucking tinderbox. Yeah, no.
Oh, goodness.
You really hate me, don't you? You want me to burn my hair off?
No, that was my first thought. Was your hair might get damaged.
Yeah, no fire for me, man. I some things you can control, and that's just a little bit too uncontrollable for me. Put me through, a regular door, not on fire. Sure, why not? I'll go through a pane of glass, but not on fire, please.
I like how you're so nonchalant. Yeah. Pane of glass.
Pane of glass.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Whatever.
Like I said, man, I run my mouth. I know I deserve it sometimes.
Oh man, at least All right, can we at least sell it? If you're gonna go through a pane of glass, can you?
Oh well, yeah, it is time now. Yeah. Oh yeah. I've gotten a little bit better at that. I sold the bundle. Man, I went down with that.
Yeah, if I catch you not selling it, I'm gonna come around and kick you in the nuts so that
Then I'll sell the shit out of that. I still don't understand. To this, I'm 45 years old, and I still don't understand why that hurts so goddamn bad. And it's the waiting that's the worst part, because you know it's coming, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, what the fuck? What is that? What's with the delays?
It's the great equalizer. You know, men got physically, you know, their stature is bigger and stronger, so you had to have a, you know, Achilles nutsack, basically. So if we need to get away, you know, it's a swift. I've been known to do it. I'll do it again.
All right, well, I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad. I don't deserve that.
Oh, not you. I mean,
well, you got one thing going for you. Call Target.
Huh?
Here we go.
Oh man.
I just got goombed.
Oh man. You're gonna be walking funny tomorrow.
Oh shit. Maybe I'll just have to fucking use a wheelchair. So, all right. So I guess we did go over every match. There's no match we missed, is there?
I don't think so. I mean,
well, not that we didn't go into real detail on some of them. We have Braxton J. Sawyer. We have Atticus and
that's right. That's what I'm saying. We didn't get into
talk about
some
the
of them.
heart attack match.
Yeah. Like I said, we got to get beta blockers on the ladder.
Yeah, something.
Could save themselves the fastest.
Who's gonna say get off my lawn first?
Oh my god. Somebody's gonna look at the crowd and say, shut up, you damn kids.
Get off my lawn.
Fucking deathmatch Santa gonna bring out a sack or
I wonder if they'll roll out the that card that they had last time that Kamikaze went through.
Oh god.
That it was still parked there.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was wild.
Maybe we'll see more of that. Just so you guys know, I got the 10% battery on my phone not that long ago. So if I disappear.
Oh, well, all right. Well, we're going to be fucking wrapping it up soon anyway with Goombah. Like I said, we got, isn't there one more? It's Chondo and Stretch, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I mean, that's the last one besides the scramble that we did announce. So, yeah. Which Hardcore is not happy about, obviously, because he wants to pull off Chondo's toes. Yeah,
no, he can still do it. What the fuck? You know, just because he's got a match later.
They're gonna cross paths. There's no.
I had to rewind that promo of Hardcore's. I was like, did he just say I'm gonna pull your toes off?
Yo, pulling toes, man. That shit would hurt too.
He did.
Get pliers, just to yank them motherfuckers right off, dude, and feed them to them. Fuck that Chondo piece of shit.
Very angry.
Hardcore. He would probably get down there and bite them toes off.
I could see that.
Yeah,
I could see that happen. If he got mad enough, I don't think there'd be anything stopping that from happening. And it couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
No, not at all. No, Chondo, you know, he deserves less toes.
He deserves less toes.
Oh, God. Listen, when you like somebody, you like them. When you hate them, fuck them.
Fuck them in their toes.
Yes. Feed him to him while he's down there.
We're getting into some OnlyFans territory here.
All right, yeah.
That's probably why he couldn't join.
There's no market for Chondo's toes.
Maybe
like
I don't think. Yeah,
that's like a scary website.
That's like Only Feats or some shit. You know, we'll make that website later.
What was that website in like the late '90s? That was like all the kids that would look at like people dying and stuff. Like what was that?
What? Fucking Consumption Junction.
Well, there was
Consumption Junction. There was Rotten.
Yeah, around that, like that's where Chando's toes belong, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
like grotesque.
Yeah, I hear you. Nothing like, the old 2002 days where you can watch somebody get their head chopped off and then porn right after.
Yeah. Oh,
and then
man.
Icon has cheeseburger in the middle.
She remembers so good.
I love Icon has cheeseburger. Lols.
Oh shit.
MySpace. Mickey Knuckles was my MySpace friend.
Really?
Yep.
Jesus
I
Christ.
didn't know who she was at the time, but I mean, I figured, she had something to do with wrestling. Her name was Mickey Knuckles, so how am I not going to accept that friend request? But yeah, then years later, I'm like, oh, that's who that is. Okay.
We were MySpace friends.
We were MySpace friends. Yeah. Yeah. She told me that she had a crush on me back then. Me and Lucy Lawless. I don't know. Yeah. But then I was kind of insulted because she said that she'd marry Lucy and fuck me.
Why is that? Why would you be offended by that?
I'm not wifey material, Mickey Knuckles. God damn it.
Hey, fuck material is a good thing.
I mean,
Goombah strives to be fuck material.
See?
And I mean, is Lucy Lawless? Yeah, is she gay? Is she lesbian?
I would assume she's both. Right?
Because that's the way you want to assume it, right? You're like, she might be a lesbian until she meets the Goombah.
Oh,
right?
Hey,
they're all lesbians until they meet the Goombah, I heard.
Hey, I would like to know where the Knuckles name came from. We'll get down to that part. I'm like, hey, okay.
Hey.
What we got over here? We got some Knuckles down below. We got some Knuckles here.
Oh my God. Yeah, so I guess if Lucy Lawler is gay, she might make a better wife than I would. I guess.
Sure.
Whatever. Missed out.
Yeah, it's.
Oh well.
You should definitely be, upset.
I mean, she will probably be sleeping in my bed this weekend. So.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, with her sister.
Well, you might, sneak a little feel in there.
We should go on another podcast at that moment.
Right?
Right in that
That'd
moment.
be a fun one.
In that very moment.
Right? All of a sudden, Veronica's like, those aren't pillows?
Veronica live.
Oh my God.
Oh, good. I love it. What a mess. Well, we do have some fun ass shit planned for the 23rd, so
yeah,
I hope everybody's looking forward to it. All the funny games we play, out, it was good. We got to even see the Goombah in a little bit of a nice moment where he says he enjoys putting a smile on people's faces.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful thing. Hey, listen, that was probably I love having fun with everybody, but that was my favorite part because, I could tell that was you. I love wrestling to death, but I also like the people behind it. And to see that's how you feel, man, that's awesome. The fans appreciate that shit big time.
And that's what it's all about. It's the fans, man.
Yeah.
It really is.
And we need more of that.
Yes. Yes. If you could pass that on to other wrestlers that you come across, that'd be a plus. That'd be a plus for the business if there could be more, people dedicated like that, man.
Well, it usually just
harp on that. Like
fans, the talent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mothers first. Fans are right there. Talent, hey, you're on your own.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll figure it out.
Mothers always come first, though.
Mothers always come first.
Right?
Always number one.
Well, it has been an absolute pleasure having you, Mr. Goombah. Always a pleasure to have Veronica. And make sure you check out X Brand. Are You Safe? March 23rd, 2 p.m. doors, 3 p.m. bell. We'll be going for 11 matches, 2 bands, and a whole hell of a lot of fun. Every show's been fun. This one might be the best one yet.
Absolutely. Could be.
And bring your mothers because the Goombah's guaranteed he'll be there.
Absolutely.
And DM X Brand Wrestling if you want an invite.
Yes. Because we are in an undisclosed location in Gloucester. See you there.
We start doors at 2. We start at 3, and it'll probably be about a 4-hour show. We should hopefully be able to wrap up by 7, based on the timing. And sunset's like after 6:30. It's around 6:30.
Yeah.
We do have lights, but we should go, just that nice period of time to where there's not much of the show that's like, just.
And who doesn't like a cool ass background? A cool ass background for the main event won't be bad either.
Yeah, we did the whole show at nighttime there last time. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, so we will see you there on Sunday. This is the X-trovert Podcast. Thank you for watching. See you next week.
The number you have dialed is not available at present. Please leave your message after the beep.
Yeah, trendsetter, whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center, hit it dead center. Bullseye, hit it the most, there's no misses. Something like fish in a barrel, it's no different. Blindfold on me, I still got the most vision. Trendsetter told them before, but they don't listen. Better, bring a better bad because I'm bigger, better. Solo, single, selling several shows at every single second. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, kinda came and crushed the competition.